judo, okay, all different types of takedowns. So the real basic double leg that I like to show, because anybody can do it, and I've hit it high percentage against big guys, small guys, it didn't matter. I like to lift a guy and bring him down and slam him, but a bigger guy can't always do that, and I'm not going to risk it and mess up my points and my takedown just because I wanted to show off, right? So if I really need the points and I really need the win, I'm just going to go for a basic outside trip when I double leg. So I'm going to take his hands, I'm going to step, there's a penetration step, I go to both knees. I like, you should go here, right? Grabbing the calves or lock your hands together. I tend to come here because we can also come up here and go and throw, right? So I tend to keep one hand up high, just in case I change my mind off the double leg, I can come up high. The grips won't matter too much for what we're doing right now. So we're gonna go here, both knees, back leg comes up, and I'm gonna touch my heel to my knee. And what that also did was lined up my Achilles next to his Achilles. Now I airplane my hands out because I don't want to get rolled on this finish. Notice my chest is against his thigh, and I'm leaning forward, I'm looking up, I'm not looking at the ground. So I airplane out so I don't get rolled on the finish here. And now I pass my head to this side, I crisscross my feet right by his Achilles, and I hip in to the knee. And I just knee barred him. If that fails, I pass. Right? So here. So I look for my knee because I know where my knee is going to be. I don't necessarily know where his foot's going to be. But if I go like this, oops, sorry, I know I caught his heel no matter what. And then I lean forward, pass my head to the other side, crisscross my feet, hip in. Okay? So I test that submission, right? If it doesn't work, throw my arm over, switch my hip. I let this foot off, but this one's still catching. Collect this, and same thing. Hip in, heel back. Okay? If that fails, I can come here, and I do the same thing, right? Or toes to the butt. And then that fails, you just get the pass. Okay?
Sorry, pizza man, you ain't winning this match.
Then you can get a bite of pizza. So here, boom. Flip over. Like that. Switch. So we got a lot of spots we can test the submission. The reason we got to test it in all those spots is the angle of his knee could change, right? So holding the shin, popping our head under. We're trying all the different like little slight movements in our hips to see if we can still get that knee bar. Pass the head, go right there too. Now go here, and that just changed the angle, right? Go there, that's not working, I'll come here. The reason I go here is it didn't change that angle much. I'm still gonna test it, but because I can do this, okay? Another time I like to do that one, just throw this in there, is omoplata. I never triangle my legs on an omoplata because I'll grab that and I shove that there. Okay? I'm gonna get a toe hold there. Anytime they cross their triangle on an omoplata, grab the toe. I'm gonna start rolling underneath him and push the toes to the butt. Okay? So that's similar lock, except it's over my neck. One last time. Right? And omoplata, triangles, nutty. Right? I can hold them there. One more time. And I'm pushing and rolling underneath him as I shove it. And I'm letting him get off to the angle. Really, I want him to have his weight on that toe hold. Okay? Let's practice that little series on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause knee bar with the legs here. So, alright.